So hello everyone, how are you? Now we will start our session, and first of all we will start with our weekly analysis. So let's start. In weekly time frame we can see this, we have this breakout structure and price is continuously going upside. We were expecting price to close below this 3674, but instead of it price just closed above. So now what we expect here, we are expecting price to retest it and continue its upside momentum, and first target will be this 3707 as a first target. Now we have already talked about that our final target is 3757. Why? Because it is our fib retracement here. So this is 3757 is our final target for this full wave. After that a big correction can happen anytime. So now let's see let's see first daily time frame. In daily time frame this two candle is showing that retracement have already started, but our weekly time frame is now bullish, and as you can see this is a internal breakout structure in 4-hour time frame, and price is now bouncing from this demand here. So I was expecting price to test out this FVG and reject. I just long over here near, and then my target was this. After that I just exited from market. Now I was expecting price to close below it and then it can be a rejection, but instead of it price just close above. So now this will be your support zone from where we will expect some bounce again. And as you can see this was a evening star and we are having a morning star on evening star. So this is a bullish pattern and price can follow it after testing this morning star week. So we are expecting price to test out this zone again and it will bounce. And if you see this, what is our final target for weekly structure? 3757. And now if price want to go upside from here, what will be target for it? We will target from this high to this recent low, and the target is same as the bigger time frame structure, around 3757. It is so close that I'm expecting a huge drop from this area. What will price do here? Price will do two kind of price action here. First is just tap and huge drop. Second expectation is just a sweep, again close back below in daily time frame, and there will be a huge correction. So watch for this area. This area now hold two targeted zones. First is our weekly time frame area and second is our daily time frame retracement extension mode. Now let's see 4-hour time frame. In 4-hour time frame we have this waves which was running here. Then what we have here? We have a two candle closing above. So this is a breakout structure to the upside again. Now first breakout structure is our change of character. So this is a change of character after sweeping liquidity here. So we can expect price to test it and bounce. So this will be a possible move in gold. First target is this recently created high around 3684. Second target will be this 3707, and the final target will be this 3757. Now let's see 1 hour. In 1 hour time frame, our last breakout structure was this. So this high was our final level for rejection. Price have already rejected one time from here, but instead of closing, it just sweep a liquidity. That's why I was telling you guys that price will test this FVG in daily time frame. After that, what we have here, price have give us a change of character in 1 hour time frame here. After closing above this FVG, price have changed its character. Now this area is for buy now. This is your first zone from where you should be watching for a buy. And if you see this, we have a multiple rejection area here and this high too. So price will test this high. This full zone is now for buy. Your first buying area is this one. This full zone is for buying confirmations. Now let's see 30 minute. In 30 minute you have a complete structure here. This is your breakout structure. So this is your first buy zone according to 30 minute. Price can test it. So this is your 3675 to 3671 zone. If this area get test, you can enter in long position. Your stop loss will be just below this wick, and your target will be firstly this 85, second will be this 3707. So watch for this. In next week we are expecting price to again give us a new ATH, and if price fails to break above this high and break below this low now, so this is all a liquidity hunt. This will all be a liquidity hunt, and then we will mark out our 3500 path. But according to monthly time frame, price is not likely to test 3500 this month. Price will try to close above this full range. So in next month we can see a test of this demand here. This is the demand created inside a range. So this will be a next swing zone after closing above this high 3500. Once price close a monthly candle above 3500, then this will be your next swing buying zone around 3483 to 3268. So this is very big move, so just leave it here. We will watch for our scalp entries in 1 hour time frame, which is here right now. We can easily get 100 pips from this entry. So this is my expectation. I'm still expecting price to go upside after testing of this high 75 to 71. This will be my entry zone on which I will be watching for a candle confirmation. So if I get a candle like this, body here and a big wick to the downside, then this wick will be my stop loss, and I will enter in long here for this target. If you see this in 5 minute time frame, you can clearly see what price do. Price just give a breakout structure, test nearest area, but it don't break below the recently created demand. So we are having our stop loss below this recently created demand here. After that, this move happens. Same thing. Price give us a breakout structure. This was the final recently created demand, and say this. So we are expecting price to bounce here. So this is gold. I'm still expecting more upside after some retracement. This is first buy zone. Second buy zone is our QML area, which is this one here, and it is aligned with this equal lows. So if this low gets break, price will likely to test this equal lows, then it can go upside. Just watch for confirmation first. If you don't have any confirmation like the pin bar candle or a morning star here, now I will go to your comment section. Let's see. Hello everyone. Are you in any swing right now? No, I am not in any swing right now. I am just taking my daily 100 pips and just exiting the market. If we see this COT reports, they have already started adding more longs. So this is for a final push around 3757, and in next week we have unemployment claims, GDP, and Powell's speech. So I'm expecting some bullish momentum to continuation to our final target of 3757. If you have any questions, you can ask me in comment section. Hello sir, you have your Telegram group and you have shared a cycle chart. Can we expect that same move? That was a Wyckoff distribution chart. According to that, what happens? After a slow move upside, there will be a huge crash. That's why I'm telling you guys to wait for a confirmation here. This move is exactly like that, but in previous time I have seen that chart getting failed so many times. See this. This is the same move. If you see this in daily time frame, this is the same move. First is this push, then this high, again the sign of weakness and new high. So according to that, if price break below this, test, and this distribution will start according to Wyckoff distribution. But I have seen Wyckoff distribution failing many times. So I'm just watching it for my confirmations. No more. See this. This was also a Wyckoff distribution. Created high, secondary test, sign of weakness, then again going upside. After that, what should happen here? Price just have to create a new high, then test it, then go upside and come downside again, but instead of it, price just pump high. So that is just for reference. Watch it for with your all the confirmations. What are the changes you find within yourself before and after becoming a full-time trader? There is no changes, brother. Before that, I was just doing a 1200 Indian INR job, and now this is my only 1 day profit. Not even 1 day, only in one trade. So what will happen? There is a lot of changes. Any chance of retracement from this point? Watch for retracement to this level only. Right now I'm expecting price to test this level around 3672. Below that I will watch it after a closing a 1 hour candle only. Before that I'm not watching more retracement. If 1 hour closes below it, then I will watch it for this move. Before that I'm still expecting price to test it and give us again pump to this high. First this high, then second this high. So then for technical rules breakout need to retest. Then ideal entry will be long and most indicators need cool down. Yes, breakout need a retest, but most of the times price don't retest. See this? This is a gap. There is no retest. There is no retest. Price will do retest when it is in price building formation here. When it is in range, it will do retest and sink. But when price is in impulsive move, it usually just ignore the retest. If price breaking this high, then the next retest will be on this one, not the recently created high. If price breaking this high, the next retest will be over there, not the recently created high. See this? Is price breaking this high? The most recently created low was here. So price just tests the nearest area first in impulse move. So this was the nearest area and price ignored it too. See this? After Fed rate announcement, gold was to be bearish for a number of days. Why it never happens? Because they want to test the final levels. Fed rate cut is already bullish for gold. Okay, let me explain you. This is the level from where Powell stated that they will try to cut a rate. And everyone was expecting 50 BPS. That's why this impulsive move happens and we have this high. Before FOMC, price just range here and they all waited for the rate cut here. After the rate cut, they wanted to give more high. Everyone is in long here. So what happens? What happens here? they will flush out the most of the time targets here. This can happen. But how? After the changing of structure. Structure is still bullish. See this? Once price started making lower lows and lower highs, we can enter in short. But before that, don't even try to enter in the market to short direction. I was expecting price to test this area, sweep out this liquidity and then again move, but price just ignore it and it is moving from here. I have already told you guys that this is extreme zone from where I'm expecting price to move upside. But then it have this move. What can we do? We just try to follow market from here. After this liquidity sweep, I already told you guys that it will test this area, this daily time frame FVG, from where we can expect again the rejection, but instead we have a closing. Now we can expect a continuation like this one. Do you use ICT? No, brother, I don't use ICT. I just use market structure. I think you are a student of Sir Hamza. I have learned from him, yes. I think Powell will dump a gold next week looking for his history in surprising announcement. Yes. Powell can dump gold by just raising interest rate, but I don't think they will raise interest rate. I saw you earlier telegram where you were losing $1,000 profit. In which position, brother? I have many positions. I think you are a student of Hamza, sir. Yes, brother, I have done his course around in 23. Now, if you have any other questions, you can ask me. Who is Hamza? He is one of the good traders in gold and one of my mentor. Yes. Any other questions? We'll see a corrective decline after this high in gold. Yes, we can expect it, but we will watch for confirmation first. I'm watching for 3758 or 57. This will be my final target. After that, if I see a good confirmation like a big time frame in 4-hour or 1-day time frame, if I have lower low formations like this one, then I will be watching for short. Before that, I'm not entering in short any kind of short right now. When can we expect a correction? We can expect a correction after the change of character in 4-hour time frame. Can you see this? What is structure here? Let me clearly show you what is structure here. In 4-hour time frame, we have this high, low, again higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. See this? Price is continuously making higher highs and higher lows. So once we have a lower low and lower high formation, then we can enter in short. Before that, just follow the structure. 40% increase in the price in 1 year is not normal. It is normal. For gold, it is normal. If you see 12-month chart, see this. It is normal for gold to be bullish for years. See this? And if you see, compare this rally from top to bottom, you will get the same target around 3746. And our final target for weekly time frame is 3757. Our 4-hour target is 3757. So I'm expecting this price to be a very bearish price. Once price test it, have a final liquidation above, then I will be expecting price to drop some pips here. Your way of analyzing is like the same of Hamza sir. I am also student of him. Nice, he is very good teacher. You will get some good information from him. I have many other mentors too. Kachi, Calvin, and many of them. I have my strategy is mix of them. I have learned liquidity from Kachi, structure from Hamza, and most of my other things from Calvin. So now you guys can see why I'm expecting price to be bearish after 3757, because there are multiple time frame targets being completed over there. This yearly target 3746, this weekly target 3757, and our 4-hour target. $3,757. So this zone will be very much bearish for gold. Do you journal your trades? Yes, I do. Can we do count on weekly time frame? Elliott wave counts? I don't use Elliott wave much, brother, because it is very lengthy, and if you miss one of the count, it all invalidates. It is very much hard way to analyze market. Just simple method, brother. We are making higher highs and higher lows, go for long. We are making lower high and lower lows, go for short. What is so difficult in it? This is your high. On the closing above, it will be again bullish. How long did it take to learn? It took me 3 years. I started learning around 21. So this is break of structure. We have this level for another break of structure. This will be a test zone. This is what you can expect. Are you profitable now? Yes, I am. Let's see another. This is dollar cost index. And we have a liquidity hunt. So according to that, if we have this resistance flip, price will be bullish. First target will be this resistance zone, this supply. Buy 60 TPs 3740. If you ask me, then I will buy near psychological level, and which is right now at 75 to 70. If 70 breaks, then it will likely to test around 55 to 50. And you will find your structural levels near that zones because they are round numbers. Is it okay to take high risk or small account if you have a less capital? If you have less capital, go for cent account. Don't take high risk. Market, we just follow market, brother. Market is not ours. We belongs to market. If market do a weird thing like this one, we can't blame anyone. See this? We can't blame anyone. We just can take a affordable risk. Brother, please do a live stream Monday to Friday. It is very hard, brother. I have already told you guys that I'm living in rural places, so my internet connection is not so much good over here. So I can't do live properly. If you have noticed, my live is continuously just getting interrupted because of my internet connections and my power fluctuations. So I can't do live here. Probability of falling below 3620. It is have a 20% probability right now because we have this change of character. 15 minutes it is change of character, 1 hour it is change of character. So until we have a break below this 27, I don't expect price to break this low. If you see this, let me show you what is price action seeing here. We had a high, a low, a new higher high, then price started creating a lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low. See this? Then it suddenly give us a new higher high. So it will come to form a new lower high. This higher low. This is now higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, again higher low, higher high. So this is what can we expect now. Once price changes character, watch for this move. Why? Because it was creating a lower high and lower lows. Now it is creating a higher high. Once it create a higher low and confirm it, we will be watching for the continuation. Where did you learn? I learned from many peoples. Probability of falling, I have already told you guys. If you have any other questions, you can ask me. No questions? Do you trade silver? I don't trade silver, brother. We can analyze it. I have my own charts. Where it is? XAG. Maybe on Honda. Yes, it is here. So I was expecting price to continue going upside after weekly test. And this was my final level of resistance. Above it, it will be on a price discovery mode. See this breakout structure. Again, one more, and this is the final one in weekly time frame. Daily, we have this breakout structure. Already test done and price is moving upside. After closing above, it will be new breakout structure. Yes, we have. So this is again a bullish continuation scenario. You can expect price to go more upside. First zone and second will be this. How long did it took to be a profitable? It took me 3 years. What is your view on GBP? GBP, let's see. You can see this. Right now it is bearish and it is rejecting from the highest POI. This was a liquidity hunt. If you get test near this area, you can enter in short. Best confirmation to wait for the test of this area here. Let's see 4 hour. Do we have any trend line? Okay, price will test it. Go for some retracement, then you can enter in short. Target will be this low. Lot size is too much on silver. Use small lots. Expecting $5 gap opening down may be. What you think? On gold, gap down is possible, but we will expect some retracement. I'm still expecting price to test out this area. This is what I'm watching right now, because this is a big supply zone just ahead of gold. So it can possible that price wick to this zone, retrace to this area. So this is possibility. Price test this supply area before testing our demand. So wait for this too. I'm just watching for this area where I will like to buy again. Please use caption in Hindi voice. I can't use brother. It is already available in YouTube. How can I translate it? There are 80% public understand Hindi, and I have to use English for the rest of the 20%. Any other questions, guys? Okay, so we don't have any questions. So let's end this session here. Remember guys, wait for price to come near our POI, then we will be watching for a buy confirmation here. On the test, you can go long. You have to use your stop loss below this demand. This is the demand. You should keep in mind your stop loss should be below it. If price break below it, then it will fall to our next session here. This is our next POI, and our final POI is our extreme zone. But this will come after the break of this. So first of all, we will watch for buy near this area. And this zone starts from 75 to finally 66. Okay guys, so thank you for joining. We are not having any other questions, so I would like to end this session here and see you in the next session. Until then, keep trading, keep printing.